Peter Channel. The Peter Channel would like to wish everybody a happy and a safe new year. That's right. That time is 8:16 in the morning time on this Monday morning, January 1st, 2018. Good morning, you all, on this lovely Monday morning, January 1st, 2018. Happy New Year to all. It's the first video of 2018. Top story of the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:16 a.m. on the 1st of 2018 is at least 12 dead as Iranian regime faces biggest challenge in 8 years. Kim Jong-un's overture could drive a wedge between South Korea and U.S. For Trump, a gluten gala ends a winter vacation rooted in routine. New York family of 5 among 10 Americans killed in Costa Rica plane crash. Barricaded suspect kills deputy, wounds 6 others in Denver suburb. Pope says world must not extinguish hopes and hearts of migrants, refugees. Trump whips Pakistan in first tweeted 2018. Tributes paid to family killed in crash in Sydney, Australia in a seaplane crash. Pakistan plans to take over charities won by Islamic figures U.S. has targeted. And year of mass shootings and ambush, police adds 1 more victim to the toll. 4 dead in Jersey Shore, New Year's shooting, 16-year-old arrested. Times Square, New Year's a beautiful experience. New Year's starts with a chilling blast in the Attleboro area and around the region. Die-hard Patriots fans a brutal cold as it was the coldest regular season game since 1977 as the New England Patriots defeat the New York Jets 26-6 to get the 1 seed and have home field advantage for the AFC playoffs. Sewer break repairs likely to lead to traffic backup in Attleboro. Attleboro woman arrested in Easton. New area opened in California with the first series of recreational marijuana. New Year's Day minimum wage acts again don't include North Carolina. Are Super Boomers really that super? Rocket launches and trips to the moon we're looking forward to in 2018. With 2018 bring massive earthquakes as Earth could enter a high seismic activity period. China's moon mission to go boldly go a step further. 8 ways to avoid a New Year's hangover. Brian Mary's love of her life 18 hours out before she dies from cancer. And researchers create a wearable patch for control of type 2 diabetes. In the sports scene also, the new Boston Celtics defeat the Brooklyn Nets last night 108-105. And the Detroit Lions fire head coach Jim Caldwell after 4 seasons. All signs point to John Gruden as the next Raiders coach report says the Bills, Talons, and Falcons make way to the playoffs with wins. Peter Channel News time is 8:19 on this Monday morning, New Year's Day morning, and it's time now for traffic and transit park. Let's study off on the MBTA went to the shuttle bus to place the middle line service between Maverick and Everett Station due to track problem. Commuter Rail. The commuter rail will operate on a Sunday schedule on Monday, January 1st. Worcester train 2501, 648 from South Station is departed South Station up at 35-45 minutes past due to early mechanical issue. And the ferries are looking good. Okay, looking at the highways and byways of New England. Let's study off in Rhode Island where it's looking good. Southern Expressway is stop outside, a little slow just ride. Mass Pike area in Boston, 495 is closed between Hopkins and Milford until 2 p.m. But otherwise, it's looking good for much of southern New England. 93 is stop outside, a little slow just ride. The not bad side, stop outside drive 213 minutes to 93 to stop outside, little slow at Salem, New Hampshire, but it's looking good in New Hampshire, and in Vermont, it's looking good. South Falmouth Spur, main turnpike, it's a little slow to 95 at the not bad side. It's backed up after the Falmouth Spur in Freeport, but otherwise, Northern New England highways are looking good. There's 87 to stop outside, low slow, brutal heavy, Champlain, New York, and Highway 50 on the not bad side. It's slowed. So we'll come back headed towards Montreal. Peter Channel News time is 8:20 on this New Year's Day morning, on this Monday morning, and it is time now for a weather report. And looking at the radar satellite, zooming in a closer look because we're seeing some snow flurries down around Brewster and west of East Dam and stretching off Provincetown, and another batches of snow showers way off the northeast of Provincetown. But otherwise, a little patchy, cloudy start to your morning in the six-state New England region and stretching all the way down to the Gulf states. And another cold start to your morning and some snow flurries down around southwestern tier New York State to down around the 90 corridor from south of Buffalo down to Cleveland. And snow down on the western portions of Michigan. And looking at the temperatures, it's below 0 to single digits for much of southern New England, and northern New England's temperature readings below 0 is freezing cold start to 2018 for much of New England and New York State. Alright. Temperature 1 above in Norton with a humidity of 62%. Newport not below and barometer 3.24 inches rising slowly, and wind speed northwest at 2 miles an hour. Okay, take a look at wind chill advisory. Very cold wind chills expected. A cold wind chills will cause frostbite as little as 30 minutes or exposed skin. Expect wind chills to range from 10 below 0 to 20 below 0. Portions of Norfolk and all Massachusetts and east of the eastern slopes of the Berkshires except for Nantucket at all, right on, except for Buckout, and the wind chill advisory means that cold air. And the wind will combine to create low wind chills and frostbite and hypothermia can occur. Precautions not taken. Make sure you wear a hat and gloves. And late Wednesday night and the Thursday night, accumulated storms likely as low pressure tracks on the New England coast while it's still to determine snowfall amounts. Winter weather headlines will maybe eventually be required. Friday and Saturday, another blast of bitter cold air is likely, and wind chill headlines will likely be needed again for portions of southern New England. Next weekend, the prolonged bitter cold brings the chance of isolated freeze-up ice jams within the interior of southern New England, and freeze-up ice jams can produce flooded up river and up ice jam location. The sea ice formation is also likely at the higher up as the bays and inlets. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. It goes like this. For New Year's Day, sun's got about 12 above, wind chill miles lows 13 below, northwest about 7 to 9 miles, gust size 24 miles an hour for tonight. Most of the gusts about 2 below to 2 above, west about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Tuesday. Saturday, the most gusts about 17 about 7 above, wind chill miles low 6 below, west about 7 miles an hour, shifting to southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Wednesday. Saturday, skies about 29 degrees, a cover given in southwest at 5 to 8 miles in the morning. Wednesday night, a chance of stormy after 3 a.m. Most of the gusts go low at 18 degrees and chance patches 30%. For Thursday, snow high to 29 degrees, chance patches 80%. Thursday night, a chance of snow before 1 a.m. and most of the gusts about 7 above, chance patches 50%. For Friday, Monday, Saturday, the podcast about 12 low at 3 below. For Saturday, Sunday, cold high about 8 above, low about 4 below. For Sunday, sun's got about 60 degrees, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, January 1st, 2018. I'm Peter J. Winston. I hope you have a good morning, a good bye, day. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you at noontime for a noontime report. Hope you have a good morning.